right now, in 2020, we have no option. And a lot of the things he's done, such as put judges in, supporting Israel, deregulating things, strong military, a lot of these things will be undone if the other side gets in.
Exactly.
And that's why I wrote this book. This is my way to try to motivate Christians to see things for what they are, to not believe everything they see in the media, and to get active and vote, and also to influence people in their sphere of influence. Now, you guys are in media, I'm in media, we have a sphere of influence. People would understand that. But everybody, including a grandma, has a sphere of influence of 5, 10, 25 people that listen to them. And so I'm glad you're sending, people can get several books because you can give it out to people.
That's right.
There's actually some talking points in one of the chapter on what you can say to some of your friends and relatives who maybe don't agree with you on how to just outline it and to be persuasive, because really people are much more apt to believe what their friends and family tell them, even than what politicians say or the media.
That's right. And there's just so many, this is really a great book, Steve. I'm not kidding. This is what, like what's at stake in 2020. The thing is, at the end, like you said, the conclusion, it's about prayer, but it's about action. And, if we don't go out and vote our faith, like our buttons say here, but vote, because there are so many Christians that are registered. Lance Wald now has all those stats, but he has all the statistics. And so many Christians, believers, are registered to vote, and they don't go out and vote. I don't understand that.
And that's one of the reasons why he might lose. If our side is complacent, if people don't care, if they think my vote doesn't count, and we stay home. Donald Trump, and I document this in the book, God, Trump in the 2020 election, in 2016, he won by 80,000 votes spread over 3 states, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania.
Right.
That is razor thin.
Very.
And there's a lot of examples of dishonesty in counting ballots in certain states, and if it's real, real close, that makes a huge difference. Where in my own state of Florida, when it looked like somebody won, and then all of a sudden they found all these ballots in the trunk of a rental car.
That's right.
Where people supposedly voted early. And there's all kinds of dishonesty, not everywhere, of course, but we need to be afraid of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We're so concerned about Russian meddling, and we should be, but that's not the kind of dishonesty that affects our election as much as some of these things, and it could really affect it. And so we need to vote, we need to be vigilant, we need to encourage our officials to, any hint of dishonesty needs to be objected to. We need, if some of these politicians and some of the counties in Florida, they need to be removed from office, and I think there is action against them, but we need a system that people trust, or else they won't vote. And I believe that Donald Trump is trying to get things, his getting rid of the deep state. It's really kind of the deep state, the bureaucrats, the people that kind of run things. Unfortunately, we have deep state type thinking at the local and county level and state level as well. And hopefully what he's doing in Washington will trickle down to where the same thing exists in other settings.
Yeah.